Alrighty then. Hello everybody, I am back with a Mr. Weird Style topic, and I want to be talking about something that I love, almost everybody loves or hates. It's anime. And the real question is, why is anime so popular? And I'm going to get more into that. I'm going to say some facts about anime, and in my opinion, give off opinion on why I think anime is so worldwide popular, that wherever you go, when you say anime, either the people who hate it or love it know what you're talking about. So let's get started on Mr. Weird's thought topic. Alrighty then, let's get to the point. Anime. What is it? Why is it so popular? Before I say it, let me give a definition of what anime is. The short term is anime is an art style or Japanese art style for that specifically is animation based style, whatever. But if you want the full definition, anime is a art style of animation originated in Japan that is characterized by a stark, colorful, graphic depiction, vibrant character in action-filled plots, often with fantastic or futuristic themes. So basically, that's what the long-term definition of anime is. And to put in when anime started, anime didn't start until like the mid 40s to the mid 50s. That's when anime didn't start. But when I looked up the first two that are, I guess, considered the first two animes that I found, and please excuse if I don't say the name right, is Momotaro no, which came out in 1953, and Momotsuru no Shinpei, which came out in 1945. Those are considered the first two anime shows or movies. I don't, that first came out. But the first anime that didn't make anime popular was Astro Boy. That anime did not come out until 1963. That is the first anime that made anime what it is today. And like I said, anime, to be honest, even until America, anime did not start becoming famous until the 80s. And the first anime that made, I guess, or was first aired in America was, if I'm not correct, it was Dragon Quest that came out, but it came out in 1960. That was the one that first aired, but anime did not start considered becoming famous until the 1980s to the 1990s, around there. But I also searched up the longest anime ever made to even, I think it still airs even today, to this day, is the longest anime has over 7,500 episodes, which is Savage-san. Shows that anime can go on forever as long as it has a story to continue. And I also searched the most expensive anime show ever made was Princess Kaguya, that took $53,400,000 to make. And the most expensive anime film that I looked up and found was called Steam Boy, which took $20 million to make. And I haven't seen any of those two, but I have seen and heard of Steam Boy before. I've seen the trailer before once, and it looks interesting, but I've never got the chance to see it. And I even thought of searching up the top 10 most popular animes around the world to this day. And I'm going to start from lowest to the first. So in number 10, it's Sword Art Online. Number 9, Full Metal Alchemist. Number 8, Sailor Moon. Number 7, Attack on Titans. And I'm also saying it based on the tone of the anime. You know, if it's a dark tone, just in case you're wondering. Number 6, Detective Conan. Or Conan. Detective Conan, my bad. Number 5, Death Note. Number 4, Naruto. Number 3, Pokemon. That one actually surprised me a little. Number 2, One Piece. And number 1, Dragon Ball Z, the franchise. That is the number 1 popular anime today. Which I'm not surprised, but also surprised because I assumed other animes would be popular, or I thought. So, yeah. Now that I've given you, I guess, a little information on anime, what it is, when it first started, when it started becoming popular, and stuff like that. Now, let me give you, I'm going to for now say the 3 reasons, and I'll even say more reasons, but for now, the 3 reasons, in my opinion, that anime is popular, even to this day, is the art style, the story, and the genres. Those are, in my opinion, the 3 reasons anime is popular, in my opinion. There could be other reasons, but those are the ones that I've noticed kind of why it's popular. And I also want to state, anime originally was made for Japanese audience. For those who don't know, it was never made for people, Americans. It wasn't made for Europeans. It wasn't made for other places. It was just made for a Japanese audience. That's why if, for example, certain animes you watch have a short span, it's either because the studio, it was too expensive to make, or the audience in Japan did not watch it a lot. So that is kind of the reason if you only see a 12-episode anime or 1-season anime and they never explain why, that's kind of the reason. I just want to also let you know. Kind of like a small interesting fact if you didn't know. Genre of anime. There are so many genres when it comes to anime. There is action, adventure, fantasy, thriller, horror, comedy, romance, slice of life, and the list continues. And I will put a list right here of all the genres anime has. And it's amazing to see because I'll be honest, I love a little bit of everything. I like a little bit of horror, thriller, comedy, ecchi, and stuff like that. And for those who don't know, because surprisingly, a lot of people like who don't watch anime, when I say slice of anime, a lot of people don't know what that is. But in case just a slice of life is an anime where there's no superpowers, there's no fantasy. It's just a normal, let's say a normal character who goes to high school, this and that that's basically what kind of slice of life. That's kind of my definition of what it is. And so yeah, genres. There were so many genres that there's perfect genre for everybody. There's one genre for this person. There's a genre for this person. If this person doesn't like this genre, this person might like it. So I've noticed that every person has their genre. I like a little comedy, or I like a little horror. No, I like a little this. There's always a genre for somebody. And for example, my best friend, she just started watching anime. And, she even asked me, show me an anime. I showed her an anime with a lot of comedy, and one of the first animes I showed her was Food Wars, which she was like, no, not for me, no. I showed her another anime, she was like, yeah, no, just no. And then she kind of lost interest. I was like, damn. The third anime, she's like, show me another anime. And I showed her was Full Metal Alchemist. And I showed her the first episode, and she, for some reason, whoa, that was interesting. What is that? And then I told her a little more what it is, and then I showed her the second episode, the third episode, and continued from there. And she was like, I like this anime. It's interesting. And I'm like, yeah, there's an anime for everybody. And then the other anime that also caught her attention that I showed her was Death Note. Another great anime. Even I gotta admit, I showed her. She loved it. And from there, she started watching anime. And like I said, she has never seen anime before that day I showed her. She's not really a fan. She's more of a, Marvel fan and stuff like that, but never an anime. So me getting to show that person that there is a genre for somebody proves there is a genre for everybody. So that's one of the reasons why I think anime is so worldwide, popular, famous. Everybody knows what it is. My second reason why anime is so famous is story. In my opinion, one of the reasons, or the second reason is, of course, its story is there are a lot of amazing stories anime has portrayed, shown, created. And the one thing I've noticed that Japanese, when they create anime shows and stories, is they're not afraid to go either mature or they're not afraid to make it a story to grab people's attentions. And it's, there's some stories that are very emotional that even it gets me. There are some animes that have amazing stories about a hero doing this, a hero doing that. And each hero, even though each anime has similar, and that's also another thing that I've noticed, a lot of the main characters have specific, similar, I guess, personality base, that they're very similar. But even though they're very similar, their story is completely different. And it's amazing because, and like I said, there are stories that are very dirty. There are some stories that are so normal about a character in high school trying to, meet somebody, and it has a little comedy, haha, it's funny. But then there has moments where it's serious, it's touching, and et cetera, et cetera. And that is why I think, and then like there are some stories in thriller and horror that like, holy crap, I was not expecting that to happen. Holy crap, like there is a lot of blood in this anime when they do this, when they, so it's like, and that's another thing, maturity. There are a lot of anime is not afraid to go like gore, show blood and everything. And I think that's also why I think anime kind of beats American cartoons. They're not afraid to go mature, based story, based characters, and et cetera, et cetera. That's what I've noticed. And like I said, there also is a story for everybody. For me, one of my favorite stories that are similar, and it's based on a character, is that goofy character that he's silly, he's funny, he loves to eat a lot, but also at the same time, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to defending his friends, his family, or whatever, he will give it his all to show that he is the strongest, that he doesn't care. If you touch or mess with his friends or family, he will mess you up. He will defeat you. And some of the characters that are like that is One Piece is Luffy. Better yet, Luffy from One Piece, Natsu from Fairy Tail, Gohan from Dragon Ball, and stuff like, and those kind of characters. Like, and if you haven't seen those animes, check them out. If you have, you understand what I'm trying to say. So like I said, it's either the character or mostly the story that catches a person's attention and makes them love anime. And the third reason, and I know I said the story even though I added characters, but sometimes the character makes sense with the story. That's not the point. The third reason, the art style. A lot of animes have amazing art styles for when it comes to foods. I've seen a lot of animes when they show food, it looks a lot better and more delicious than the real life food. So it shows that if a cartoon's food looks better than the real life, that basically shows that they're really good at showing details, giving it all to make sure the food looks real, and more. So, and I've seen, and especially there are some fight scenes that have amazing, I can never say this word, choreograph moments where they're fighting, where they're, dancing. And there's some, like, I'm not a fan of this type of anime, like sport animes, but I've seen scenes where certain anime characters are doing a specific thing, like dribbling a ball, hitting a ball, and doing stuff, dancing, whatever, and it's amazing. And there are some animes that, like I said, surprise the hell out of me. And I think that's also why I love anime. Their art style, in my opinion, sometimes is a lot better than American art style. And I would love to learn how to make those styles, create those designs in anime. So, in my opinion, those are the 3 reasons I think, and every person I've met either has said those 3 reasons or a different reason. They like because of the characters they've seen. They like the way they depict specific things, or they just love anime. And like I said, for me, I love it because of those 3 reasons. And those are the 3 reasons that I can show proof, provide, based on animes that are old and that are new. And one of my opinions, in the anime that's old but that has developed well, it's Dragon Ball. I'm not saying that's the only one. I mean, it's the best that I can easily think of an anime that's old, that comes up in my head, that's old and still great to watch to this day. Because Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z came out like in the 80s, and their art style still looks great to this day. And it can show that old anime art styles, yes, it can be a little weird, look weird, but some of them look still great to this day. and I'm curious, comment down why you watch anime, what was your first anime, and give your reason on why anime is popular. I want to know your reason why you love anime. So yeah, that's some of the reasons I think, and maybe I may retouch this topic again, but with somebody else that also has their opinion, their reasons, maybe the reason they don't like it. Maybe I'll have a person who also likes a specific anime and the reason why. So, like I said, those are my opinions. Those are my reasons I love anime. And I will always be a fan of anime. I don't care how old I get. There's just something about anime that to this day, for me, does not make me want to stop watching anime. And so that's my kind of short, I guess, discussion on why anime is popular. And if you like my reasons, drop a like, comment down, let me know what you guys think. And was I right? Was the opinions or the things that I said right or partially right? Or did I miss on something? Did I miss on a topic of anime that I didn't reach or talk? Let me know. And thank you for watching. And before I end this video, I want to say my next topic video, just to have a little idea, is cosplayers. And whether cosplayers do better art style, not art style, damn it. Do cosplayers do better, I guess, concept of superhero suits than the movie studios? That's what I'm going to be talking about my next topic, Mr. With Thought topic, so in case you have an idea. So, give me 1 second. Yeah, so, of course, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what other topics you want me to talk about, or give my opinion on, or anything, and let me know. Do you want should I do more videos, but with somebody else to make it more interesting, or do you just like me discussing a topic? Let me know. I love doing these videos, so Let me know. Like I always say, I'm weird. Don't judge.